What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? Your buddy Big Johnny G from Two Gun Pixie Presents Legendary Gaming is back on your screens again. Hello, how are you? How have you been? It's Friday night, my friends. One of the 20-sided warriors stopped by after a long day of me walking Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con. And we have a filler game to play. I've done a solo of this game. I've only played it the one time, and I liked it. I can't say the solo game I absolutely loved, but I did like it, and I wanted to try it again. So, as you might have seen from the thumbnail, that game is Sanitarium. And who's with me? You know him. You love him. It's our main man, Alex.
Hey, folks.
What's up, brother? All right, so continuing our October feel, and let me see if I could do this. There we go. I'm going to do that for the moment. I can always move it and zoom in. Yeah. All right, so continuing with our October feel of horror games, we're playing Sanitarium, which is a game where you have no memory and you wake up inside a abandoned, ancient, derelict sanitarium. So I'm using the guy that kind of made me think he was a professor. And Alex is using the hot, creepy young girl. So to start the game, each of the players... Oh, by the way, we're playing the scenario. They come with several scenarios, and we are playing this one here. We leave together, co-op game for 2 to 4 players, and it is a shared victory, so it's a co-op game. Not all of them are. In fact, this is the only one that is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this is the only one out of the 4 or 5 that come with it that is. There's a solo version. There's a really tough version. But this is the one we decided to do. So for the setup, we each get what they call safe things. And we have to collect these things. We have to find them throughout the sanitarium. And when both of us have all of our safe things collected, and we have no hallucinations, then we can escape and we're going to win the game. We're going to beat the sanitarium. So to start the game off, we each get a starting hallucination of confusion. So if you end your turn in the same space as you started it, we're going to get to make horror checks with a difficulty of 9. And you buy off horror checks by spending items that have sanity points. There's sanity cost cards and there's sanity point cards. So we each start with one of those. 2 players, so there's 12 that are given out evenly, so we each got our 6. We got to find them. And the game starts off with everybody in a hallway. For each player in the game, they're going to draw, let's get this a little more in camera, they're going to draw off the deck, which we did, and there's a dark hallway. And the dark hallway, as you see, has this symbol right here, which matches the token. Now, this is a shadow of madness. And they're going around and they're chasing us and they're trying to make us completely insane. The game comes with 4 of them. It suggests that for the first couple of games to use 3 just to be able to survive it. And I don't think I beat the game the first time I got through it. Now, one other thing I want to point out is the cards. This is the back of the cards. We're going to have to search the area to find out what it is. In other words, flip it over. But these white dots on it match up. They make doorways. So as you're going through the game and you're having to draw cards and you put them down, you're building the sanitarium as long as a door matches a door. That's how you can lay it out. The game uses a roll of dice for us to get action points, and we choose the die that we want to use for our action points. And then there's a certain amount of things that we can do on our turn with action points, such as move, checking the creeping darkness, searching areas. They all have a point cost. So move is 1 point, Search is 2 points. If you want to expand, and that's just put a new card out, it's going to cost you 2. If you want to spend all of your action points and do nothing else, you can concentrate so that you can get 2 temporary sanity points to help you towards whatever is going on at the moment. So that's the basic setup of the game. And me and Alex, here we are. We're going to leave together. We are leaving together.
Yeah, we are.
All right, Alex. I'll let the guests go first. Ladies first.
Oh, look at that, a 6. I think I'll use that. I think I'm going to move to here.
So that's 1 action point.
1 action point.
So we could do that to remind us how many action points are left.
I think I'm going to search, which is another 1. So I get a peek at it.
So I don't know what he's looking at, and he can get a chance to take the card or put it back.
I'm going to take it, and it's a candle, which is one of my safe items. So I get to place it face up. Take a
yes, the one that you got is face up, and the one you replace it with is face down. And if I remember right, you can only search. I can only take 1 card, but I can search multiple times. Events, I think you can have multiple of.
Right, but I think each turn you can only take 1 card. Let me look at this real quick. You can search as many times as you want, but search. Take a card, you replace it. Item cards you require, put face up in front of you while events are held hidden in your hand until they are used. If item card was one of your safe things, immediately reveal it. It's now protected. Yay! So I think maybe I should...
Because in the cheat sheet here, it says that you may only take 1 item per turn and any number of events.
Well, there you go. There you go.
But the only way you would do that is if you searched again.
I think I'll do it. Why not? Why not? Let's see what this new card I pulled out is. Ooh.
The one thing that we don't want to see coming out, especially so soon in the game, is more dark hallways. Because each one is going to bring out another one of the madness shadows. And after we go, they're going to... Actually, during our turn, things happen. Wait a second. We did forget the turn. Starts with Creeping Darkness.
Oh,
place a new card anywhere, then move all shadows 2 spaces directly towards you.
Oh.
Each scenario does have slightly different rules or mechanics to it. So we'll retcon back to the Creeping Darkness. You've already done your roll.
Yeah, we'll just throw a card here, stick it out there, make these guys have a long way to go, and that should be 1 step closer.
They move 2, but you are safe in rooms.
Oh, right. So it should be here.
And nothing will happen in the room. You're safe from them while you're there. If I move out and it follows, then I'm in trouble.
Right. Right. I see what the concern is now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and move for another 1. And then let's get that extra spot between us. And then I'll use my last to check what's here. Alright. Cool. All you.
Move shadows. If the difference was 0, make a horror check, difficulty 5. Otherwise, move a shadow that many spaces directly towards another player.
Difference
would that be if I remember, was that the difference between the 2 dice that you didn't take?
Oh. That's very...
So there's a little bit of background noise. This is New York City, and we got stuff going on outside the window, and there's also noise because the 20-sided pups, Mojo and Moxie, have decided that this is a perfect time for a wrestling match.
Well, let's see. Shadows... Talks about depends on the thing. It depends on what the scenario is. Difference.
If the difference was 0, make a horror check, difficulty 5.
What's the difference between what? What I tell you?
It's got to be the difference between the dice, if I remember. But is it?
Is it the highest and the lowest? Is it the 2 I didn't take?
Why am I remembering that you take one for the shadows?
Placing a new card.
Roll 3 dice. If triples, restart your turn. If triple sixes, gain a hallucination. Otherwise, choose 1 die for action point. The difference of the other 2 dice is the value for moving shadows.
Helps
there we
me
go.
Read the card.
Yes.
All right, so this would move towards other players.
And you can't move any closer to me.
So
it's not going to do anything then, I guess.
I guess not.
Because they can't move any closer to me, and I don't have to make a check because it's inside a room.
Right.
All right. So that was all of your turns then?
All of my turn.
All right. So start with Creeping Darkness for my turn. So I get to place a card. Then move all shadows 2 spaces directly towards you. Nothing can happen here. Rolling the dice.
Oh, when placing a card in the expand action, which is the start, it's supposed to be adjacent to where you are. So I messed that up. You messed that up.
Yeah, we did. Okay, well, we're not going to change the setup now, but
That's
for moving forward.
We'll do it right.
So obviously I'm going to take the 6 for my action points. So I'm horrible at math, but I believe the difference is 2.
I think so.
All right, so 6. 1, 2, 3. It's 3 moves. I will expand. That'll be another 2. And then for my last one, I shall move again.
We've been doing it right. I'm just crazy. Place a new card anywhere.
For the first one, yes, but for the expand,
which is what we're doing.
Which
here.
is what I just did here.
Right.
That was an expand that I did. The one I just drew for the Creeping Darkness, I placed over here. Place anywhere, and for the expand, I was here, so I expanded adjacent to me, and I used my last action point to move there.
Cool.
So now we get to move the shadows. The difference is 2. So it's going to go 1, 2.
Ooh, scary.
It is creeping up on us. Oh, wow, I didn't even know. Couldn't see. There we go. Sorry about that. All better now.
All right. Ooh, let's see. Do I want to do this? Nah. All right. Well, I'm going to take the 5 for my action points, so making the difference.
I would imagine round up.
Round up to 1?
I thought those were... okay, yeah, I misread that.
If only it was divided by 2. The difference divided by 2. All right, so 5. I think I'm going to move this away for 1. Take a peek for another... Ooh, do I want to take a peek yet? Wait a second. Before I do any of this, the shadow...
Creeping Darkness. Place a new card anywhere you want. And you do get to look at it.
Oh. I think I'm going to place this guy here. Ooh. What do I do? So many choices. I'll place it here. What the heck? But now that
So this
shadow
has 3 entrances. These they don't have to be exact as long as enough is matching up. So these 2 do count as doorways, just like this one and this one does. And nice big connection there.
So the problem is this guy catches me.
Dun dun dun.
So now I make a sanity check.
Difficulty. Difficulty 5. Oh, that's if the difference was 0, make a horror check, difficulty 5. I think the rule said 9? Why does 9 sound familiar to me?
Yeah, I was seeing 9. 9 is confusion. Confusion is 9. Shadows.
Oh, that's where I got it from.
They do not catch you if you're in a room. If Shadow catches you, you may attempt to disbelieve it in order to remove it from play. Unfortunately, you failed to do so. You didn't think it would be that easy. Being caught by a shadow will force you to flee and make a horror check. So I should flee. And I should make a horror... When caught by the shadow, flee to the nearest room. I guess that would send me back here.
Yep. We haven't unveiled another room yet.
Then make a horror check of difficulty equal to the number of...
Shadows plus dark hallways in play.
So that'd be 2.
2!
Which I think as long as I don't roll a 2...
But is that roll or do you have to spend?
It's a horror check, so I roll.
Okay.
And then if I fail, I spend.
Okay.
I believe.
I might have been doing that wrong the first time I played through this.
Horror checks, you may be forced to do a horror check.
Maybe that was why it was so hard.
Yeah, it'd make it brutal. Has a difficulty number. Make a horror check, roll 2 dice. If the number rolled is at least as high as the difficulty, you succeed, but a 2 always fails, and 11 or higher always succeeds. So, there you go.
So you did good.
I did okay. I might as well. This was like a 2 and a 3. Was that right?
Yes.
So then, continuing on. So I had to flee. Does that use movement?
No, I don't. I don't believe it does.
Okay. So in that case, I think I'm going to go ahead and use 2 to explore right here.
Expand.
Expand right here.
So this is not a door. These are doors.
So let's try something like this.
These would count as doors because enough is overlapping.
I'm gonna move for 1. Gonna move again for 1. Then I'm gonna go crazy and search with my last one, revealing
Awfully close to that shadow.
a room.
Keeping it safe.
And now the shadow moves.
The difference. If the difference was 0, make a horror check, difficulty 5. Otherwise, they move the that many spaces towards the other player. So the difference is 1. So it goes on to me. So I'm going to have to flee. A roll first and then flee.
You flee to the nearest room, and then you roll against the difficulty check 2. So as long as you roll more than a 2, you got this.
Ooh, not bad.
All right.
Ooh, that damn shadow.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that was it.
That was it.
Okay, so I go starting off with the creeping darkness. I'm gonna mess things up here. All the beautiful work that Alex has been doing. I'm gonna mess it up with that room right there.
You gonna line these 2 doors up or these 2 doors up?
These 2 doors. Line that up nice. If I do that,
I think if you slide it over, you could line up these. Or you could slide it over the other way and line up the other 2.
yeah, that would count as lined up.
Yeah.
Okay. Shadow directly towards. We're in a room.
Yay.
Oh, safe haven. Alright, so now I'm going to roll. 6, difference of 4. So I'm going to spend 1 to move over here. And then I'm going to spend another 1 to search. I will take that. That gets replaced. I will spend another 1 for another search. I will reveal this. 1. Brings me down to 2. And then I'll spend the last one for a search. Alright.
Wow. We're getting all these rooms here.
And then the last thing is move the shadows, the difference. So the difference was
4.
4. 2 that I did not take. And that is towards the other player. So it doesn't matter, not going to move anyway. So that ends my turn.
All right. Creep in Darkness. Take the card. Uh-oh. So this is another dark hallway.
Oh, did you have to reveal those when you put it down?
Yeah, so the dark hallways, I was just double checking that.
I messed up.
So did I, because when you get these, you're supposed to reveal those too. So rooms and dark hallways, when you draw them, you just reveal them.
Okay, small mistake. We'll fix that moving forward.
So got a shadow there. So now we have 2 shadows in play, and they're going to be horror check 4 because there's 2 shadows in 2 rooms.
Ouch. It goes up fast. That I did get right, obviously, from the first playthrough.
Yeah. Oh, this is ugly. If I take the 6, it's going to move 3 and catch John. If I take the 2, it's only going to move 1. John will be safe, but I only get 2. You know what? I'm going to take the 2, and I'm going to go crazy on my turn and concentrate and gain 2 temporary sanity and discard this event for 2 sanity and get rid of my confusion.
Ah, all right. Twist of Fate. See, so these have a sanity cost, and these you can spend the sanity points for it. So he got rid of that, so that's good. Don't got to worry about that now. And this is in a discard pile. All right, good play, I think.
I think it'll work out.
So the difference is 1.
Difference is 1, so it moves 1 closer to you, but it doesn't catch you.
That was well played.
Except it's going to catch you at the beginning of your turn anyways. Ah.
Oh, shizer.
Oh, well.
Not so well played. All right, so yes, because plays a new card, and now remember, we were playing that wrong. If it happens to be a room or a dark hallway, it automatically gets placed out. There will be a couple of surprises.
Yeah, nasty ones, I take it.
Yeah, so they are connected there, but there's no connection here whatsoever.
All right.
Now he gets to move directly towards me. So the nearest room. And now I have to roll. Oh.
And move this.
What was it?
2.
2. All right. And that's 4 now.
Yes.
Is the number we have to beat.
Meter.
Just made it.
Ooh.
Okay, so now we get the rolling dice phase. Wow. This isn't as tough a decision to make, but it doesn't make it a great roll anyway. So I'll take 3. One.
Yeah.
2. And I'll do a search.
Oh man.
And that's it for my action points. So there is a 1 point difference. So they're going to move one each.
A shadow.
Oh, a shadow. Just one shadow. I think I did that wrong in my first playthrough too.
And this guy can't go this way either.
No, he would have to go right here. But it's just one.
Yep.
All right. That's it.
Oh. We've been doing this in the wrong order. We're supposed to creeping darkness, roll dice, move shadows, then do the actions.
Ah, okay.
I mean, as much as it matters. Alright. Take a card here. Ooh. Look at that. Stick that guy there. Ooh, actually, let's stick it up here. We'll go this way. Something a little bit like that. Whoa. These rolls, I tell you. I'll take... Oh, wait. This should be 1, 2 closer, and this should be on me like it is. Now I roll. Now I'm going to take this 1. Oh, wait. I don't want to take the 1. Because then I'll have to make a horror check difficulty 5.
Yeah.
So I'll take the 2. This moves 1 closer to John. We'll put them together. Why not? What the heck?
They're friends.
Yeah.
They're work friends.
Oops. And then I will move... one, and I guess concentrate just to use the last day of my AP and turn it back over to John.
Alright. Creeping darkness. Little cluster frack this is. Okay, so I did that. Roll the dice. I'll take the 4.
Did you move the shadows?
No.
So the shadows are going to both end up on you to start with, right? Creeping darkness?
Towards you, yes. This is the beginning of the end here. So, 4 still, but I have to roll twice.
Oh.
I believe.
That would make sense.
Okay, first one's good.
First one's good.
10. Second one, not so much.
You say you failed.
Yes.
So now you take damage. Draw a new hallucination card and place it face up in front of you.
Face up in front of me. So that's Blood Sky. You may not take expand actions or steal items from other players.
Ooh.
That's a 4 point to buy it off.
Youch. And you gotta move back
Move
to that
back
room.
to the room. Now move the shadows. So the difference was... this was a 2 and a 1, I think.
Something like that.
The difference is 1. There. On me like white on rice. Now I get to take my actions. 1, 2, 3. And I'll do a search. The last one. Oh, scheiße. Was that up here?
It was over.
It was over like that,
Yeah.
The third and final one is out. Right where I am. Not good.
Does that...
But if I spend my straitjacket during your turn, you are immune to shadows. I think I am using my straitjacket. Wow.
So when we run out of cards in this, we shuffle this back in. Is that right?
I believe so, but if we do, I believe we only do it once.
I think it's... I'll double check that, but I think it's...
Not that we're in danger yet.
Yeah. That makes life a little difficult. Cool.
So you are up.
So I am up. Alright. Let's do this creeping darkness. Oh, I see. This is what I didn't understand.
I see, said the blind man, who couldn't see at all, you see. I do like the artwork on the cards. I think it's really cool. Helps bring out the evil, the abandonment, sort of the paranormal evil.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, so did that. These both move on top of me. So does that. All three of them are just moving as a horde.
This is the end.
So,
the only end, my friend. Oh.
So,
it's going to leave a big difference.
Sorry,
unless you
John.
take the... Yeah.
It doesn't matter what I take. It's going to be a difference of 1, even if I took the 1.
Stay the hell away from me. 6. 6 is the number. I do it 3 times. Once. Twice. 3 times is not a lady. So close. Another. Oh man, I'm never gonna be able to buy these things off. Demonic Mist. 5 to buy this one. They're getting worse. If another player gains a hallucination, exchange it with Demonic Mist. Your action point die is reduced by 1 each turn, minimum of 1.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Right now I'm looking at 9 points just to buy off this stuff.
Yeah.
And I still got to make 6 items for my safe things. That's how it's getting.
Alright, so this is a 5 and a 4 for all that matters at this point. We've already dealt with that, or 5 and a 1. So I get my 6 action points. I am going to run the opposite direction.
Now remember, you can also go room to room. So you being here, you could go here for 1 point.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, when
oh yeah, room to another room anywhere. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. I will do that. So that's my 1. Let's go. Two. So I'm down to 4. Gonna search this to put me at 3. Ooh. Which is super great, because I now have 2 of my items.
As do I.
time to read it there. And put that down here. I'm at 3 points. I think I gotta keep on a truckin' here. So 2 points to move here. Ooh. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna search this room instead. I'm not gonna move. Take this. And... whoa. Let's just mess up the whole board here while I'm at it. No. Usually helps to look at these things.
I almost wish that they would make like thin magnetic edged cards or something.
Yeah, something so they stick together. Yeah, I'm sure that helped to shove this right up to the camera there. So we'll stick that one there. I'm gonna go ahead and use 1 to move my back here, and then concentrate and burn off that last point. Stay safe in this room.
We can't concentrate because you have to spend all your action points on that.
Oh, okay. So do I have to use my last point? Move over here?
Alright, Creeping Darkness. This says once during your turn. So it would mean at any point during your turn, I take it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to use my incantation item. Once during your turn, you may move a shadow to any empty hallway. Ah, le fe tam ga ich pato ke madavasaf. Yeah, they all have these little flavor text things on the bottom. Yeah, because I don't want to take another hit with 3 of them. So I'm moving this guy to any empty hallway. That looks good. That's better. Don't want it totally running shotgun over you there. Okay, so, but now I have to start the Creeping Darkness phase. I didn't even do the drawer yet, did I?
You did.
Oh, that was the drawer. Oh, wait a second. No, I couldn't have done that. Shizer.
That's the card you drew.
Yeah. That should have been laid down. That wasn't a drawer because I was searching a room. So you know what? To be fair, then I'm going to shuffle this randomly back in.
Try again.
And we're going to do a mulligan here. Oh, I get so excited being able to move one of these guys away from me. So everything but items and events get put face up, right?
So rooms and dark hallways get put face up.
Rooms and hall, okay. Now they all bum rush me.
But you're in a room, so you're safe.
I didn't roll dice.
No, they should move.
After the Creeping Darkness, then the roll dice.
They move. They move.
Oh, they all move to during the Creeping Darkness. I'm in a room. Roll dice.
Wow.
Yeah.
So demonic mist. When does that start happening?
If another player gains hallucination right away, exchange it with demonic mist. Your action point dice are reduced by 1 each turn.
So do you only have 2 dice this turn instead of 3?
Minimum of 1. I was thinking that to be the result. Like if I took this 6, it would be worth 5. If I rolled a 1, it would still be worth 1. Minimum of 1.
AP die. Yes, you're right. That's right.
Yeah, not the number of dice, but the AP dice are just 1.
Yes.
I'm really thinking. I mean, I don't have a choice because if I take the 1, if I try to be tricky and I take the 1, that'll leave the difference of 0. And if the difference is 0, I'm gonna have to make a horror check, difficulty 5.
Yep.
So I gotta take a 6.
Alrighty.
Which makes a difference of 5 anyway, damn it. So now move shadows. There, they move to the opponent.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright.
3 screaming banshee hallucination madness mists.
6.
Okay.
Once.
Twice. 3 times a lady.
Nice. I got it. Alright.
Now I get to spend my action points. I kept one of the 6s.
You did? That one. Funny. It ended up being what you rolled anyway.
Yeah, right? One and a search. I'll totally be surprised. I forgot I put that there. But so for this game, we're only using a maximum of 3 of the shadows. If we weren't, if we had played more games, more experience, then a 4th one would have come out. Wow, I don't even want to think about that.
That would have been ugly.
So for 3, so I'll move down here. 2, I'll do a search.
Is that one of your protected items?
Oh, are they the only ones we put up forward?
No, we put them all the items up
Okay.
forward.
I think it is, actually. I think.
But the protected items.
That's one of my protected items.
Cool.
All 3 of these are protected items. I wonder if I... Maybe we do that.
Yeah, we're not doing half bad. You have 3 protected items. I have 2 protected items.
Yeah, but I also got 12 points of insanity.
Yeah.
So for the last 2, I'll do another search. Let's put that down so I know what that was. Got that street jacket.
Nice.
And for my last move, that was
Yeah, you have 1 left.
I have 1 left. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm just gonna try to move as far away from these shadows.
You could also move into that room and then you're safe.
Oh, that's a room. That's right. It's so dark. I thought it was a dark hallway for a moment. All right, so that's good for me.
All right. Creeping darkness. Yeah, and you can use these. Using these doesn't discard them. So you should still have that other straitjacket. Using items.
No, because that was a that was put out during Creeping Darkness, and I forgot and I took it to use it, so I reshuffled it back in.
No. This straitjacket that's here. You used this earlier to be immune to shadows.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was.
So you don't so items.
That's not a protected item for me.
Yeah, but it doesn't get thrown away.
Oh, it doesn't.
So items don't discard. You only discard events. So let me double check this. But you can only have
7
free actions. Let's see. You can utilize any number of items and events in your possession. Some events can be played on other players' turns. Using an item does not expend it. You get to keep it and use it again on future turns. Events are spent once used. So you keep those items, but you have a limit of 5 non-protected cards, items and events.
5 non-protected cards. All right, so I only have 2 non-protected cards, so that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
That's only items. That doesn't count for events.
It does count for events.
Oh, it does.
5 non-protected cards, events and items. So you have 3. Yeah, I think I will this guy right over here. Ooh, wait. I see those shadows are there now.
Yeah. All three of them just hovering around, waiting to pounce on you.
Yeah. I will stick this guy over here. Now I roll. No, now I move these.
Move the shadows.
Closer to me.
2 spaces. You're in a room, so you're fine. 6, 5, and 1.
I'm going to take this 6. The shadows are going to move the difference, which means they just move 1, 2. Great, fantastic. I get 6, so I'm going to use the first to move over here. Use another to take a peek at what's here. Oh. We'll leave that one be. Fortunately, those doors don't match up. Down to 3 to move over here. To 2 to go here. To 1 to take a look at it.
That was when we first round when I messed up and I wasn't putting them out forward. I did warn Alex it'd be a surprise or two.
Let's go ahead and move there. All right, you're up, John.
All right. Well, you know the first thing I want to do is I'm going to buy off this demonic mist. It's 5 points. So I get rid of these 2. So I can get rid of this. The creeping darkness phase. And they all move 2 towards the opponent. Or the other player. 1, 2. Let's really make it all visual here. Show the true numbers that are coming after us. Now I get to roll the dice. I'm going to have to take one of the 3s. So the difference isn't 0.
Wait a second. Did you move these?
Yeah, they move 2 towards you. Towards the opponent or towards you?
Towards
you. Oh, so they wouldn't have moved at all. So yeah, I'm going to have to take one of the 3s, so I don't have to make a sanity check for a 0 difference. Then we have 1 difference.
They move towards me.
Like a little candy.
So they should be the closest path of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's right. Ooh.
Now spending my action points. 1, 2, and a search. And that's all my action points, and I have another one of my items. My
Oh
cross.
man, you're racking them up.
I only got 2 more I gotta find.
All right, creeping darkness.
Hello, creeping darkness, my old friend.
Alrighty. Sure, let's just go ahead and stick that right down there. Why don't we? Why the heck not?
Why don't we do it in the road? Why am I so musically inclined tonight?
1, 2, 3. Well, I've got a lot of choices here, don't I? I think I'm going to take a 2. Shocking. These guys will move 1 towards John. Let's make a move this way.
Oh, they're a little confused, going back and forth.
Can't make up their minds. So I'm going to use 1 to search here. Take a seer stone. And reveal a room. Look at that. And once during my turn, I may peek at the top card of the deck, and I may swap that card with seer stone. So let's go ahead and do that. You know, I think I'm going to leave that where it is. Now I'm going to use expand, and since I have a skeleton key, my expand actions only cost 1, so that uses my last point. So I know where this is. Let's go ahead and put it next to John. Give him somewhere to go. All right.
All right, so the creeping darkness. Step.
Ooh.
Need a safe room.
Yeah.
They're all called safe rooms, even though artistically it's drawn as a hallway. It kind of irked me a little bit when I was first going through the game, but I'm over it now. It's just art. And as I said before, it is nice art. I do enjoy what they've done with the art here.
Yeah. It's very atmospheric.
All right, so I'm going to take the 6, leave a difference of 2. So the 6 for my action. 2, they're going to move directly towards me.
Yep.
Oh, shadow. 1. And guess what? Oh, yeah, there's a divider there. Nice. Oh, so close to... Woo!
And now they move 2 away from you.
Move shadow phase, yes. Move 2 towards the other player. 1, 2. It looks like it's the shortest route.
I think they have to go here.
Let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll be 1 shorter, yeah. There we go. And then to spend my action points.
You got a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 to search. Not bad. Take 3 consecutive move actions for free.
Wow.
With that card. Sneakers. Put 1 back in its place. And of course, what else would it be?
4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 dark rooms. That means if we have to make a horror check against one of these guys, it's going to be nasty.
1 for here, and then another one for a search there. Now, that worked out good for me before.
You can't take it.
Oh, so I already took an item.
Yeah.
Yeah. Events you can take more of, not the items. 3 left. 1, 2, 3. That'll leave me in the safety of a room.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least. Oh, wait. 3 rounds here, right? Because I got the sneakers.
Right.
So I can take an extra 3 for free. So if I take 3, 1, 2, 3 for free, that'll leave my last 3 actions 1 and a search.
You can't get there. The door
doesn't match up. 1, 2, 3 for free.
You could go 1, 2, 3 for free.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 for free. 1, 2, and then a search.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Ah ha ha! Perfect.
Alright, so this is an event, so I can take it. Drugged. Play immediately after a player assigns dice. That player instead has 2 AP this turn. This obviously comes in a lot better when you're playing competitively.
But you can still use it against your hallucinations.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Ooh. 1, 2. And I get this guy. We'll go ahead and stick this. Stick this one. Let's stick it like this. Let's stick it like this.
All right.
And roll these. Or check 5, or only get 3 AP. Alright.
Yeah.
Cool. 1, 2. It's 5 either way, so we'll move them that way. My 3 AP. Once per turn, I may peek at the top card. Can exchange it with Seer Stone if I want. Ooh, look at that. Done. Got me another protected item. Worked out nicely. So now I'm gonna use an action point to move this way. Use an action point to search. And it's this. And draw another card, which is a real shocker since I just put it there. And use my last point to move there.
Alright, creeping darkness. Two directly towards me. 1, 2. It's like an evil, swirly Mickey Mouse. Rolling the dice. Alright, take the 4, leave the 2 difference for the shadows, and that's how far they're going to move towards my opponent. And the closest way is through me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
You can't go through that way. It's go
Yeah, so this is.
Yeah. Good thing you're in a room.
Yes. Alright, so spending my action points now. Using my sneakers for 3 free movements. I'll count this as a free movement. But I will search. Using one of my points. So unprotected items you can have up to 5, right? So I'm at 3. So I just got that one. I was here, right?
Yep.
Yeah. There's another free movement here, and then I'll search. Yeah. I can't take that. Can't take that. So one more free movement. Then I have 2 more action points. 1. I didn't start there, did I?
No.
No, okay, good.
Start it over here. Yeah.
Alright, now I want to... I'm going to get rid of my switchblade and my drugged. They're 2 and 2. 4 points, so I can get rid of my sanity, my hallucination of the blood sky. And then I'll get rid of the sneakers, even though they've been helpful. 2 points. Oh, sorry. 2 points. And that'll get rid of my... Oh, darn it. I miscalculated. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, I get rid of my straitjacket. 3 points. And that'll get rid of the 3 points on the confusion. So I still got my sneakers.
All right. Creeping darkness. Yep. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go ahead and place this guy right. Ooh, where do I want this? So many options. Let's go. Stick it right there. These guys move 2 towards me. You know, let's stick this way the heck over here. Move these guys there 1, 2 to be on top of me. Roll these dice.
Well, you're in a room, so you're safe.
Right.
Nice.
Keep rolling these doubles. It's nasty. Nasty.
At least you're not rolling triples.
That's true. Alright, so I'll take this 3. Take this 3. Means these move 2 closer to John. 1, 2. I'm gonna roll. So I have 3. I'm gonna use 1 to move to here. Using that room movement.
Room to room movement costs 1 action point.
Use 1 to move here, and use the last one to go ahead and search this and get this. And I think I'm gonna hold on to it for now. Alright, you're back up.
Alright, creeping darkness. Damn. So if we have to make a horror roll right now, it's 3 base, because there's 3 of the shadows out, plus 1 for each of these. 3, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And remember, if that happens, we only get 2 dice to try to get that with. So it doesn't look good if we get caught at this point.
Yeah, and you need an 11 or better always succeeds anyways. So we're at the point of as bad as it gets.
Move all shadows 2 spaces directly towards me. The quickest route. 1, 2,
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's it.
Alright, so now rolling the dice. I'm gonna take the 6. Now, because the difference is 0, that would mean that I have to make a horror check difficulty 5. My cross, I get to add 2 to my roll for every horror check that I make.
Nice.
So I'm feeling confident.
You got it.
Didn't even need the cross. Didn't even need the cross. Like to leave things the way I found them. Alright, so 6, I got no hallucinations, taking away any action points from me. So let me see. First thing I got 3 free movements. One, room to room. So I'm gonna go 1 movement. 1 movement here. Yeah, so that's one of my free movements. The second free movement is here. I'm going to take a search action. Backpack. I can carry any number of items. And to replace this, there's 1 move, 2, so my third free move will be in here. Now the rest of everything else is off of my action points. 1 action point and then a search. Bring this down to 3. Lockbox. 1 and a search. More sneakers.
You already.
Oh, item, yeah. That's right. Keep forgetting that unlike events, it's the 1. So we'll. So then my final move, I will go into a room for safety.
Nice. All right. Creeping darkness. Let's move these guys closer to me. So that would be 1, 2, draw a card. Cool, cool. You can go ahead and put this right there. Let's make this roll.
I certainly hope the 20-sided wife doesn't decide to come in here and open the door, because Mojo is going to get a hell of a surprise.
So we rolled 2 3s and a 1. So I get 3 actions again. Being nice and consistent here. I'm going to use 1 point to... Oh, wait. 1... Yeah, I already looked. 1 point to move. And the last point to search here and take another of my protected items. And, you know, just in case there weren't enough dark hallways out there.
There's never enough dark hallways. Bam! There we go.
Whew. All right.
Oh. Are you awake now, young lord and master?
Oh, wait. These guys were supposed to move back towards you to the 2 difference. All right. Back up.
Okay. So you double check the rules that we do reshuffle?
We do when we
Okay.
run out. As long as there's cards to reshuffle. If there's no cards to reshuffle, you're out of luck. That's the end of the game and you lose. You're trapped.
We move 2 towards me. Ha ha. They got me surrounded. Roll the dice. Oh, yeah, that's sweet. I'll take the 5 and leave them a difference of 1.
Yeah.
So now they are going to move the quickest way towards you. 1. No, it's not going to be this way, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get to choose which way they go.
They're heading down that way.
Cool.
And then that's it just for me. Just to spend the action points.
Yep.
Alright. So with 5, I'll come over here with one of my free sneaker movements. I'll do a search. I'm gonna leave that there. It's down to 4 and now 3 because I'm going to do another search with my second free movement. Yeah, I'll take that. Incantation. Now for my third free movement, I'm going to have to head back this way. So now I have 1. Pay close to those jokers. 1, 2, and 3. I'm done.
Cool. Alright, these guys move 2 closer to me. 1, 2. I draw a card. Cool. Gonna go ahead and stick this one right over there, right by John. Roll my dice. Pair of 1s and a 5. Well, you know, I'm gonna risk it because I'm not gonna take just one action.
The gamble paid off for me.
Yeah, did it?
There you go.
All right. So my 5 action points. Let's go ahead and start by moving 1 this way. Searching it. I'll leave that where it's at. Use 1 to explore.
Expand.
Move 1 to go here. I'd love to expand, but there's nowhere to expand to. So why don't I just go ahead and move to this room? What the heck? It's my last movement.
Okay. Yeah, the sanitarium's starting to get pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay, for the creeping darkness phase.
Wow.
They'll move 2 towards me. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Roll the dice. Come on, Ivory Bones. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. I'll take the 6. You have a difference of 1 for Mo, Larry, and Curly here. They get to move 1 space closer, which is back here.
Yeah.
All right, now to spend my dice, I'm going to do a search. So I'll knock that down to a 5. Oh, nice. Seer Stone, one of the things I needed. I only need 1 more item. Gets replaced. I'll leave that there. 2 and 3 for my free movements. Finished up with the sneakers. I'll take a move down to 4. And then 3 for the search here. I already took something, so I'll leave that. And I'm 3. 1, 2. Oh, that's right. Oh, but I don't have the hallucination anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
I gotta stay safe in a room. I'm too close to Mo, Larry, and Curly. So that ends my turn.
Alright, these guys move 2 closer to me. I get to do this bad boy, which I will stack there. Roll some dice here, see what I can get. Well, I'm gonna take a 5. I think that's pretty obvious. And these guys are gonna move 2 back towards John. Which 1, 2? Ooh, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Either way.
Yeah. And I'll go 1 and a 2. So I'm down to 3. Search down to 2. No, I'll leave that there. 1 to move to here. Use that last 1. Take a peek. Do take a candle. We got this. Can't read because I'm blocking it, but that guy that we've seen before. And I'm going to go ahead and use my candle. Once during your turn, you may peek at any face-down hallway card. You may swap that card with the candle. Nah. Alrighty.
Alright, so where are the drawer cards?
Oh.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh man. I only got one more thing to find.
I know what it is. I know where's it is too. Alright.
You need 2 more?
I need 2 more.
Okay. This right here. These guys are going to move towards me. 2. 1, 2. Get me surrounded.
You put it right there?
There, yeah. Yes, that works good. Take the 5, leave the different. Oh, that was a 4 and a 3. Glad I caught it on camera. Difference of 1.
Moves up towards me.
Yeah, that would be 1. That's the closest way.
And it's a room, so it's a safe place.
Okay, so 1 free move, and then I'm gonna look. One free move and a look. I already know what that one is. One free move.
You can also move through these guys. They're in a room.
Oh, yeah. 1. That was the last free move. That would be 2.
Oh, you're moving all the way over there?
No, 2.
Then you could take a look and move back into the room.
That was my last move, yeah, because after I search, I'll leave it with the 1. And back into the safe room, giving me my last item of the rope. Alex knew where it was. I kind of feel like he led me there.
I knew where.
So now we got to get your last 2.
Yep. Ooh, this is not going to be good.
As they move 2, that's going to get them to you. So you need an 11 or 12, right?
Yep. So I fail once. Fail twice. Fail 3 times. Ooh, okay. So, nearest room is this one. I do need to look at this. Put it there where it doesn't line up with those stupid spirits. I'll take my 1 poltergeist, subtract 2 from your roll for every horror check you make. Sanity cost 5. 2 is going to be Vexed Mind. Your concentrate actions each give you 1 less sanity. Fantastic. So they're only worth 2 sanity or 1 sanity instead of 2. Also cost 5. And the last one is Ghostwriting. Ignore the abilities on your items except backpack. You may not play event cards except to discard as sanity. Well, that is pretty fantastic.
Okay, so the other 2 are 5 points each to buy off. How much is that one?
4.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that Ghostwriter is the first thing you got to buy off.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just go ahead. Well, let's go ahead and roll. Another fantastic roll. So I'm going to take 3. They're going to move 2, so they're going to be right on us. Going to go ahead and discard Drugged and Stunned. 4 for 4. I'm going to go ahead and use my candle to take a peek here. I will leave that where it is. Tempting though it may be, I will use 1 to move here. I will use 1 to search here.
Man.
And I will use 1 to move back here. And that will be my turn.
Alright. Once during your turn, with the incantation, you may move a shadow to any empty hallway. Is it from a...
It has to be an empty hallway, right? Not a room.
Oh, empty hallways. Right. Now the... I'm going to move 2, 1, 2. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I imagine that's They can't go up this way. It has to go this way.
Yes, that would be the shortest way.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, and they stay where they are.
Well, we're in a room.
Yeah. So I'll take the 5 for me, 3-point difference for them. So that's 1, 2, 3. They stay where they are. So now it's my actions. Use one of my free sneaker movements. 1, 2, 3. Yes, well, that's all my movement now. So I'll bring this down to a 4 for a search. Three, 2 for a search. One and then a search. Oh, okay. I'll take that medicine.
Go for it. All right. 2 cards left. This is ugly. Gonna put one of these.
This is the end. No, for realsies. This is the end.
Yeah.
The only end, my friend.
All right. So this bad boy is going to go. Does it really matter? Not really.
The ever-sprawling halls and rooms of the Sanitarium.
So I'm going to go ahead and use this candle to look. You replace this one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and use the candle to go. Like it a dance. Then I'm going to. Oh, I need to roll these dice, don't I? So they only move 1 closer to John, which in this case means that way. I'm going to use the first of my 5 to go here.
You know, even though you can make those big jumps room to room, those damn shadows, they catch up really fast.
Actually, wait a second here. I know where I need to go. I think the best choice for me right now is to use this for concentration, which is going to get me 1 instead of the usual 2. So I use all my AP. So that gets me 5. So these go in the discard right here. So now we have 2 cards. And I will get rid of this. Vexed Mind, so which was what was reducing my concentration bonus.
Uh-huh.
And that's my turn. So I only have 1 protected item left.
I have one last thing to get.
Yeah.
So, Creeping Darkness. So they're going to move 2 towards me. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. All right. Then I'm going to roll. I got the cross. I could do this. So because they rolled, so they have nothing, no difference between them. I have to roll 2 dice, 5 or better, but I get to add 2 to my horror check roll because of my cool cross. And I got it anyway. All right. Put it back the way you found it. Oh, so for 5.
So I don't think you want to be taking any cards.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, there you go.
And I don't have to take a card since we're down to 2. And that's it.
In darkness, these guys move back towards me.
Okay, so Alex has all but one of his protected items. Still needs one more. We got 2 cards left. We're trying to keep alive because if we run out of these last 2 cards for the draw deck, then the game is over. Alex also has a 5-point insanity he's going to have to get rid of.
Yeah, which is the real problem here. Ugh, that is ugly. So we're going to take that 3. These are going to move 1 towards John. I'm in a room, so I'm safe. But I only have 3 points here to work with. But, so... And I just do not have the AP to do this. Actually, I just can't do this unless I do something crazy. Which will work.
Well, we're running out of options.
So... doing the math here in my head, if I use Concentrate this turn and discard one of my 3 cost protected items, I could get rid of this hallucination. Means that John gets to draw a card on his turn, but I don't draw anything. Could also move and pick up the card that I know I need, which is here, but puts 1 card back, and I don't have enough to deal with this unless, again, I discard cards to deal with it.
I got cards I can discard.
Yeah. But you have to have a reason to discard them, right?
Yeah, I don't remember seeing anything in the rules about a discard action.
Yeah. And the last thing you want to do is go fighting these guys and get a bunch of hallucinations, right?
That's actually not a bad plan.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and I'll use Concentrate, discard my backpack, and I will get rid of Poltergeist. All right. Creeping darkness.
I'm gonna move 2 towards me. 1, 2. Rolling the dice. Yeah, okay, it's not bad. I'll keep the 5 for me, leaving a difference of 2 for them.
So they move back onto me, which means
But you're in a room, so you're safe.
right. in trouble.
Yeah, because I can't get the...
I think our goose is cooked here.
Yeah, I don't see how we're going to win this, because there's no way for me to get them to drive me crazy, so I have to discard items to continue the discard pile.
Yeah. Wow.
I think we have to concede the game.
That's close though. We knew where the last. I knew where the last item was. And I knew what I needed. I just couldn't. Didn't have the cards.
Well, you already had the straight jacket. That's not the card you needed. This is the card you needed.
Do you have 2 pairs of sneakers?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I got one.
Where was the other sneakers? Was it? Oh, it's probably right. I don't know where it is. Well,
this is like that game Concentration now all of a sudden. Alex is on a mission. He's got to find where these other sneakers are, because that's what would have won the game. We are officially conceding the game at this point.
That's crazy.
There's no way that... Don't tell me there's only the one. There can't be just the one sneakers that I'm holding on to. There we go. So yeah, because the game is over and you lose the discard pile. We only have the one card left to be shuffling back in. We can't seem to get them to try to drive me crazy, so that we need these. So we're going to have to call this. So, I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. This was a Friday night filler for Sanitarium. All right, hope you guys enjoyed it. We had a good time at the game. A couple of problems in the beginning of it, but we did pretty good. Yeah. So anyway, I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and my friends, I am... out of here.